happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend, man. Ah, yes! It wasn't long, you know. For a moment there now, I thought it'd never come. But here it is, friends. The start of the weekend, right here, right now. Tonight, well, we're flying in the American Champion Scout, an 8GC BC. Yes, this one by Hangar Studio 713. We checked it out on Wednesday night during the news to see kind of how it handles. And tonight we've gone for the Denali version. Oh, right. Do you know, 35-inch Tundra tyres and all sorts of, you know, stall capability, because we're going to need it tonight, because we have a bush flight here in Idaho in the USA. Ooh, he said in a proud and happy voice, right? Now, we're not reading this at all, right? The Scout built for this sort of mission. Rugged, stall-capable tail dragger designed to get in and out of any owl strip that other aircraft wouldn't even attempt. Combine that with the fantastic scenery we have here from Orbx, all their Idaho scenery, and we have the perfect recipe for challenging landings, tight canyon flying, and stunning views. Our route tonight, we're going to be starting off at Kilo Mike Yankee Lima. That's McCall Municipal. Yes. From there, it's over to Charlie 48 Wilson Bar. From there, it's over to India 08 Cabin Creek. Then it's 85 Uniform, known as Soldier Bar. Then it's India Delta 8, which is Marble Creek, and then we make our way back down to McCall. You see, it looks very straightforward, but it's not really. It's kind of like a square box gone sideways. And, well, that's what we're doing tonight, right? So for the next few hours, whatever the week has thrown at you, could be back to school, back to work, whatever it is, lads, park it. It lives outside. We get to act the Egypt now, you know. We don't need to be adults anymore. It's great. And we get to explore the Idaho backcountry. So, how are you fixed? How is your day? Well, I was very productive. I can't shout. Well, I can. Anyway, so I realised something, right? Of all me talk about technical wizardry and, you know, yoo-hoos and all this, right? But anyway, the capture card that I use, it is an Elgato 4K. I thought it was the 4K Pro. Sláinte! Ah, brilliant! Ah. Yes, I'm getting hints of instant happiness and no regrets. Yeah, I thought it was the hate. Oh Jesus! Who turned off me lights? I thought it was the 4K Pro. It's not. It's the 4K 60 Pro Mark II, and that's why we were getting screen tearing. That's what screen tearing looks like, you know, in my head. Hello there. And yeah, well, anyway, so I bought new cables. You can't see the old ones. Hang on, they're frick. Jesus, hang on, I'll show you. Imagine if I went off me chair, look. These are the old cables. This'll tell you what goes on in my place. Look at the size of these cables, right? And they're HDMI 8K UHD from Sneoko. They're as popular, I suppose, as all the other major brands of cabling. You know, I didn't buy them from Amazon at all. And there's another one. And these feckin' things, these went behind the gadget. You know, behind the rig, in behind the telly, and into the other gadget. Such a job I had. These were white when I started. Such a job I had trying to get these.
Can I get a refund?
Oh, shag off. There's no... Anyway, I got them. Right, so hang on. Jesus. Imagine if I fell. Like, oh, they're rolling over me heel. Oh, the pain is real. Why did they shagged me lights. Hang on. Jesus.
In a glass case of emotion.
Calm down now for a second. Ah, that's better. Sometimes they turn off the lights underneath me desks and I can't see things like, you know, which is, you know, what you be looking at underneath your desk, I don't know, but, you know, it's all there. But anyway, so what else did I do? Oh, yeah, so to get a new capture card, the cables which I got, they came in the post today, in the mail. You know, they arrived. It wasn't a mail, it was the mail. And I got myself a pair of these, look. Sometimes these are all I'm going to wear. Ew! They make your race 1.5 seconds per second faster. Racing gloves, lads. Did you see them? They say Todd said spa. They say Sparko. Murphy, you big spa. They say Sparko gloves. So I got these. And these will make my racing even better. Because, F125, lads. F125. I'm just saying it's going to be a thing. We'll try it and see what happens. Loads of fun. But anyway, they make me hands look small. Lenny, listen, what are you talking about? Looks like pit crew gloves. No, they are professional. Make you drive faster gloves. I'll show you now when I wear them. I'm waiting to see this now. Hang on a second. Hang on. I'll complete the look now. Make him look like a real pro racing driver. Hang on a second now. Jesus. We'll sort out this fucking mess now. Hang on, look. Don't look at me for a minute. This is highly, highly important. Terribly important. Hang on now. Jesus. I'm telling you, I'm going to look very professional. I hope this is on the right way. Right. Didn't I tell? Right. Straight away, Murphy. You look like a fella who can race. You look like a fella who can race, or who has been racing for years. Right. That's what I had to say. Hang on. Oh no! Me gadgets don't work with me gloves on. They don't have feckin' touch thing. We don't care. Wait now. Ooh! Right? Listen! I think this is an incredible adventure now we're going to go on. Imagine if you were a Formula 1 driver and that was the head you had under the helmet. I reckon they all have it. That's why they wear the helmets. Or imagine this like blowing in the wind, you know. As you're driving... me hand... I'm after breaking that. As you're driving along, you know. It's all blowing. Right? Jeez. Listen. There are no words. But anyway. Ooh, yeah. Did I mention it's Friday? We don't care clearly we don't care anymore, right? So if you think you're having a bad hair day, you know, or like, what feckin' way does that go? It's all got off me face. Now I can't hear anyone. Right, Bryn. Now we're in. I could do with a hair, but wonder could you brush the wig? If you've never seen this on me head before, its name is Helga. It's a great listener. Doesn't talk much now, you know. Did you ever see that thing in Harry Potter? What's the name of the hat? It to talk to me, you see, you know. Right. Anyway, how was your day? Well, mine, as you can see, was highly eventful. Highly eventful. So anyway, we got new gloves for racing. Wig. Right. I have to take off the gloves now. Jeez, because my hands are starting to get very warm. Imagine that if you had sweaty hands. Sweaty hands. Oh no. It's back to being a normal Aegis. Hang on. I feel like Clark Kent. Oh, Jesus. I do feel like Clark Kent some of the time. You know what I mean? Right? That's how mad the gloves are. Yes. The gloves will be going on, friends. The gloves will be going on. Jesus. How bad is the damage back there, look? That's not too bad. Do you know, in actual fact... it's the same colour. I wonder could we double up on it. But anyway, right, we'll ramble on. Who's here in the chat, look, on this a Friday night? So you're all very welcome. Where's your music? It's over here. Bush type music, that's what we're after. So, Chalks, you're very welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Fierce Wolf is here. Jeez, I'm pretty loud. Because of the wig, you know. Fierce Wolf looking fierce and wolfy. Welcome aboard, buddy. Retriever Neil, welcome in. Vacuum is here. Mrs. Cheapy HI. The inverted upside down person. Good to see you. Who else come in the door here now? CP65 Sir Campsalot is here with a 27-month Prime subscription. The man is a legend. Thank you very much indeed, Sir Campsalot. Shunty McShuntface, welcome in. Super Typhon, sup? Hope you're well, buddy. 98 Vulcan, greetings. Muse fan bursts in the door with an air guitar. Jesus. I nearly fell off my chair that I'm sitting in. Muse fan bursts in the door with an air guitar. How are you, Muse? Hope you're well. APU Inspector's in the house. Bloody hell, look at the buttons on the shocking amount of things. Hangar Studios, get this, has gifted 20 Tier 1 subscriptions to our viewers right here on Twitch. The man is a legend. Hangar Studios, thank you very much indeed. And lads, if you just got a Tier 1 sub from Hangar Studios, you need to write him a letter. Dear Hangar Studios, you're dead sound, fella. And send it in the mail. Thank you very, very much indeed. The man's a legend. Right, there's more buttons now. APU Inspector, good evening. Death's Angel is here. Lucky Bo, welcome aboard. Eamon 1973 pulls up a chair. Welcome in. Filthy, good to see you. Ryan is in the house. Commander Balosh, happy Friday, man. Right, Eamon says it's me last. I can't get a word in. It's me last shift at work before me summer holidays.
No, I don't.
Eamon, not to, state the blatantly obvious, but it's coming into the autumn. Or as I like to call it in America, the autumn. No, they don't. They call it fall. Leaves fall. Very simplistic way of kind of explaining what it is. Interesting. But yes, Linny is here. Jack, there's buttons all over the place. Adam Controls is here. And my hair is all fuzzy, look. Welcome in, Raiders. Adam, good to see you. And, I hope you had a great stream, buddy. Jack, welcome in. Echo Charlie is here. Happy Friday. Sunjammer. We're getting close to mountains today. Yes, we are. Stu Snape. He says, good evening.
Myself to introduce
myself. You can't get a word in, anyways. Stu Snape, hope you're keeping well, buddy. Good to see you. Max Stallion is here. It's the weekend, baby. Right, who else come in? B. Carlo is here. Welcome aboard. Mech Manser is here. Commander Balosh, thank you for 7 in a row. The man's a legend. Asher Lineha, come on, look, pull up the handbrake now, lads. Be Janie then. Be Gary, be Goncha, I really hope the mute button worked there. I made a very outlandish burp. Imagine that burping live on a stream. They'd be like, yeah, big, dirty, This is the music they play as you approach the American champion scout.
Hello there.
Shh. Easy now. There. As it gives it that look. Oh, yeah. And then you get inside in it and you're like, oh, yeah. It's going to happen, lads. B. Carlo, welcome in. Mech Manser is here. Happy Friday. Spitfire RAF 100. Airwolf is here. Creo, hello. Tim Mayo, hope you're well. Olsen, good to see you. Tilly Flyer is here. Happy Friday. Who else? Schutz, TFI Friday. Tank Francis, it's Friday. Good to see you, Schutz. Malky Mac is here. Resonate, good to see you. Shunty is here for 30 streams in a row. Thank you very, very much indeed. Where are we at now? Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John. Tarnish Mossman is in the house. Cy Murray. Welcome aboard. Mac Vision is here. Sim Guy, good to see you. Malky is here for 7 in a row. Thank you very much indeed. Soaring AJ. AJH, man. We're bush flying it tonight. Gaseous Maximus, good evening. Photos by Kev, good evening. And then we have Tilly Flyer subscribing for 8 months, man. Thanks very much. That's how I say hi to people these days, Marv, yeah, how are you? How are you? Right. Andy Brown is here. Hello, good evening. 32 degrees in Paphos today. Plenty of alcoholic beverages drank. I nearly, could you imagine? And they go all over me like, Jesus. Cheers, Andy. Hope you're well, buddy. Stall or stall? Both. It'll be both, Sky Command is here. Yeah, baby. Toots, you're far too attractive for my mobile screen right now. Listen, your mobile screen is... I nearly said it in inches. Jesus. Do you know what I mean? It's like an iPad. It's like an iPad Pro, Sky Command. An iPad Pro. It's getting hot in here, Jesus. Fornax, good to see you. Photos by Kev says, sounds like a lot of carnage is going to happen. I've spent hundreds of hours flying around the region. Yes. Back to school, says Chocks. Back to work. In my case, both. Double the misery. Chocks is a school teacher. Imagine. Could you imagine? Right, where's this now? Steam beers. Yes, it's all about the steam beers. Zids, welcome in. Resonate, welcome in again. What cables are those? They look industrial. They powered the USS Enterprise. You know what I mean? I spoke to Commander Data and he was like, they're off the Enterprise. But alas, I changed them. The new, I'm not taking them out. The new cables that I got, they're endorsed. They have an NVIDIA sticker on them, which means they're either absolutely yite, well, they're made in China. They're either yite or they're great. Ultra certified cable. HDMI, ultra speed, ultra, and it's the NVIDIA, the NVIDIA label is on them. Do you know what I mean? And yes, we're going with those. But anyway, where's this now? Colonel Fork, good to see you, buddy. Sunjammer, hide the small hands. If in doubt, buy the Lindy brand. Lindy, you say? Kid size for little hands. What are you talking about? These are massive hands. Look how big they are beside me face, you know. They're very close. I'm far away. P.S. Miranda, hello there. Hope you're well. Olsen, good to see you. Goblin Zeus, good evening. Who else come in the door? Flyway Craig is here. Good to see you, Craig. Hope all is well. They don't overlap a sleeve, so they can't be for drivers. Listen, I wasn't going to get the ones that came up to here. It'd be like I'd be going out to dinner, you know, in the drawing room at Colonel Mustard. That wouldn't work at all, Colonel Fork. I had to get the smaller ones, you know. But anyway, where are we at now? Speed Crocs with stripes. Yeah, go faster stripes. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to pretend to be a racing driver, right? You look like a NASCAR driver. Wait, a NASCAR driver? You need more fake teeth for a realistic American presentation. Really? Fiber Strike is here. Murph, being a race car driver is like supporting Man United. A big idiot. Brilliant. The wig would cost you 10 seconds a lap. Not rubbish. You'd use it in self-defense. Just throw it off and blind the next driver behind you, you know. If we didn't know him, we'd be worried about his state of mind. Listen, I do often worry about it as well. Sometimes I say to myself, am I okay? And then I have a, you know. And then I say, no, I'm not. You know, but I'm not supposed to be. Where is this now? What time did you start at the ale? Who? What? You need a fan in front of your rig. That would have been genius. Two-tone gas man Murphy. Gas man. Sorting hat. Wait, what? You're after them, me wife, says Pie Man Jim. Wait, what? It's just grand. You're like Socky from the Den. What do you remember, Socky? If it still talk more sense than Murph. Wait, it'll still talk more sense. Good day from cool Arizona, says Proby Pete. 96 degrees Fahrenheit. Jesus. Right. Where's this now? Oof, the back of the... Wait, who? Who's Clark Kent? He's a second cousin of Bruce Wayne. We just didn't tell you. You look more like Lex Luthor. Brilliant. Voicey, good to see you. Muttley, welcome aboard. Nighthawk is in the house. SK Sun is here. Then Hangar Studios did something absolutely mad with the 20 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you very, very much indeed. Don't worry, lads. These intros, they only go on for about 3 minutes, 50 seconds, maybe 4 minutes. But it'll be grand. We're nearly through it now. 2 minutes in, we're flying. The wig. We're flying, right? We're flying. Literally, we're going to be flying. Sat morning, 6th September, 5:15, says 98 Vulcan. Top of the morning. Trucker Joe, good to see you. I'm here because of Hanger and his club, or his cub. Yes. Well, Trucker Joe, you're in good company. We love Hangar Studios. Amazing stuff. Kozaki, good to see you, buddy. Malky Mac is here. Hammer Nails, thank you for your 32 months, tier 1. What a legend. Cheers, man. Dr. Notham is here. 50 months. 50 months. Dr. Notham on a tier 1 sub. Thank you very, very much indeed. The man's a legend. Hang on, where's me tunes? Wait now. We'll find it together. It lives in here. We're going, just go with it. We'll do it live. Right, now I'm going to have to buy a scout, haven't I? Yes, you are. Buy Cracky, welcome in. Hammer Nails, welcome aboard. Least I can do for the community. Hangar Studios, thank you very, very much indeed. You're a mad, mad man. Adam controls him with the raid. Thank you, Adam. Welcome in, lads. Hope you're well. Talro, a very good evening to you. Hope you're well, buddy. Right, over here, look. Jack Wings, thank you very much indeed for your 6 months of tier 1, dude. A Prime subscription. What a legend. Cheers, man. Murph, it's still summer in Rhodes, mate. 30 degrees on average. Very well said, Eamon, yes. PM Piggy. Good evening. Jesus. Welcome aboard. Akila is here, 92,000, subscribed to Tier 1 for 8 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Welcome aboard. Crafty Tigers, welcome in. P Swan, Tequila Friday. Never again. Tequila, never again. Hope you're well, buddy. Epic Fool is here. Murphy, you'd want to get your taps checked. That's awful funny looking water. If you look into the front of the glass, tastes like more. Yeah, baby. Imagine if I dropped it now, look. That's when you know you have a problem, right? The man has his own pints. Flight Sergeant, good evening. Didn't the Enterprise crash? Don't mind that. Patrick is here. Good to see you, Patrick. Hope you're well. Where's this now? 19 Vulcan says, I've parked in a farmer's paddock. That'll work. Smaller gloves, smaller hands. Wait, what? Obviously, Murph has put on his fake hands tonight. Lindy has been around a long time. Like Star Trek, but for Star Tech, but for cables. Falconer, good to see you. Right, we're catching up. Retriever Neil, yes. More like 53 minutes. What are you talking about? Fox Fly Studio is here. That's the tune. It's right there now, lads. All right, lads, knuckle down. Tonight we're going to go flying out in the Idaho backcountry. Now, you lads might be thinking this is any old sort of flight at all. It's anything but. You see, tonight, lads, there's going to be rivers, forests, mountains, rocks, stones, sheep and birds. Loads of things that are going to try to kill us. So we have to be careful. Our chariot of choice, of course, is the Scout. Right? Scout's promise. Murph has more buttons to push than the Apollo missions. Yeah, makes sense. Where's this now? The pint glass looks nice. Well, thank you very much. I brought it home myself, you know. Right, who else is here? Look, and then we get started, will we? Jesus, it's busy. Mrs. TPHI on YouTube, welcome in. Mr. TPHI, welcome in. I got the latest update for the airplane and the placards are absolutely A1 charting. So thank you for your help on that, Mr. TPHI. Visualize, good to see you. Kubi Montana is in the chat. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Northland Air, happy Friday, man. Hope you're well. Mickey Ozzy is here. Good evening. Flight Sim Max, Outer Marker, and Vaughn Williams walked into a bar. 3 pints of Guinness, please. How are you, lads? Good to see you. Triforce Gamers is here. Yanni, good to see you. Ragged Donkey, good evening. King Bob's Kingdom, the gloves. I think your FPS will be higher. Yes, of course. 100%. Super Ty is on YouTube. DeWig. He can pronounce it by text. Wayland Yutani, aliens have invaded. Good to see you, Wayland. Hope you're well. Slay Flight, welcome aboard. Goose is here. Uniform Goose. Bob O'Driscoll, howdy. Hope you're well, buddy. Where is this now? Oh, Sir Camsalot, yeah. Robert Clary, how are you? Or is it Clary? Robert Clary? Hello, Robert. Black Sheep Jean, put the wig on and come to San Francisco. They will love you. Just don't drop your keys. J.A. Smith is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Emmett Nemesis is here. Welcome aboard. Johnny Shoe, Diddley-Oddy. I can never pronounce your name right, but let's just go with it. Stevie Bees is here from Tenerife. Stevie, what's old Tieda doing? Is the ground shaking much? Do you know? Awash is here. Brabus 11. Welcome in, Brabus. You know what I'm like. Robert, quite a DJ setup, right? 24 minutes. Rubbish. Orbx is here. Hi from Italy. Ciao from Ireland. Great to see you. That's where the Italian starts and finishes, I'm afraid. Pine glass looks nice. Yes. Where is this now? How good is the Scott? Well, it's excellent. Excellent aircraft. Rob MCR. How are you, Rob? 55 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. My dude, Zybok is here from his phone in Denmark. Good to see you, Zybok. Hope you're well. Right, lads, we're going to press some buttons now. You ready for this? That turns off the light. Look. And this one. Yes. It all worked magically. Now, tighten that up. Right now. It's a good job I can mute all the sounds when I'm adjusting my microphone. so you don't have to hear them, right? Right. Anyway, let's jump in and change this. Gelati. Gelati. As in the ice cream. No, wait, gelato. No, that's gelato. Gelati it is. Right, sold to the highest bidder. Right, we got you now. The Chicken Liotti. That's terrible sad, isn't it? Right, anyway.
Jesus.
Listen, it's grand. That is the sound of many aeroplanes parked on the ground at McCall Municipal. Right. You missed me earlier. Lead ballooner. Did I miss you? How are you, lead ballooner? You're looking well. Is that a new aftershave you're wearing? Right, now, we're going to press some buttons here now, lads, because our flight... Oh, you divvy. This is how it's going to look. Right. So we're going to start off on the ground here at McCall. And from McCall, it's going to be up to Charlie... Wait, no wonder you're putting in the wrong flight, Murphy, you absolute feckin' idiot. Right, there we go. Our first stop of the night is up to Charlie 48, right? Charlie 48, which is Wilson Bar. Then it's down to I-08, or India 08, 85 uniform, Indigo Delta 8, and then back in again. So this is a nice little challenge. However, you didn't miss me, Tilly. I just thought I'd save you from saying Tilly Coultry, Clackmannanshire. Thanks, Chili. Doc Nader, good to see you. Chris Van Halen, good to see you. Mr. 90, good to see you. Welcome in, lads. Jeez, the band is back together. Now, these are the actual airports or airfields where we're going to land at tonight. However, because of the capabilities of this aircraft, well, we're going to give ourselves some challenges along the way. Because I reckon we can land on... well, all over the shop, right? So it's a bit of a trek, but we shall take our time. 40 nautical miles. We're going to be going over all sorts of mad bandit country. We will find the devil knows what when it comes to ravines, rivers, lakes, all that kind of stuff, right? So we're going to see, can we find little streams in which we can land? Yes. And that's kind of the stamp of it here now, right? There are people standing around my plane of aero. Let's go in and investigate. Who's that now? It's Gaseous Maximus with the lovely shorts on. Good man, Gaseous. Good man. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Got a pair of scouts sitting there for everyone to watch. So, yes, we took this machine out on Wednesday on the news, and we took out the calmer version. This one is the gnarly version, and it's sporting 35 inches of raw Alaskan bush wheel rubber. Right, and it's it looks dangerous, so it is. So much so, your man has literally frozen. Right, he's afraid to move. So this is the machine we're going to be using tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. It comes with a ton of liveries, and they're all beautiful. They're gorgeous. They're anywhere from this kind of a setup, kind of, you know, nice kind of retro, rustic feel to it, all the way to the baddest ass, and like, you know, you see even the Cub variant, but like, it just screams bush flight, doesn't it? Fantastic stuff. There's me wondering why my engines of my MH60 won't start. Then I notice the starter switch isn't on. Oh, be the Janie. Come on yourself, Prime. Yes, this aircraft is available right now, yeah. And it comes with different pink liveries from Mrs. GPHI, 100%. So this is McCall Municipal, beautiful little airport here. And we can see we got a ton of multiplayer aircraft. We are live on the Southeast Asian servers on Microsoft. And we can also fire up some JoinFS, which will give us the opportunity to mix in some Flight Sim 2020 aircraft into the same session using Flight Sim 24, right? That is just the science that we play with. It's like a Ouija board. I mean, we know we shouldn't, but we do. So that's... Idle Cutoff literally fell out of the sky. I always said he was an angel. Didn't I always say he was an angel? You know? Murph Skoda should have wheels like these. Wait, what? Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump into the aircraft, reset our camera here so I don't leave it on the ground. I do that all the time. And now we jump in. I don't know what I did. I jumped outside of the airplane, you muppet. Right. Now we jump in. Here we are, folks. We're now inside our plane of aero. My head tracking is working. Absolutely fantastic. Right. We'll close the door. Get in there now, Jacintia. Frame rates of about 100. That'll do us. Is that window open? It is. Close the window. There we are. Actually, we'll leave that open. It's nice and it's warm. Do you know what I mean? We're simulating it. I'm looking like a bonanza. Do you have the Decathlon installed? I do. 100% I do. My Join Fest has an orange network. Can't join for some reason. You just click on it. Or put back in the password site. That should do it. Right, down to our little clipboard, and we shall remove the pitot covers, the tie downs. I'm going to keep the GPS in play. We want that. We also want to top up the fuel of our beloved airplane tonight. Flight performance, and we'll go into our fuel, and we're going to bring this up to 90%. That's 90, right? So remove that. We have removed all our remove before flight, and we should be good to go for an engine start. So with this airplane, a couple of things. We do have a prop, we have a mixture, and we have a throttle. Mixture goes to full. Back up behind us, we have some batteries. So we have our master switch. Battery. Going to get our ignition switches on. Navs can come on as well. That's all looking tickety-boo. So your ignition switches, they're basically like your mags, right? Fuel indicators are built into the wing, straight into the side of the tank. This is where the fuel tanks live in the plane, and they are gravity fed, right? You'll notice you have a fuel pump, but if you fly inverted, make sure that's turned on. Otherwise, you can't do the thing, you know? It's nice and warm, sunny day here in Idaho. Don't forget to consider density altitude. HF Nomad, excellent advice. We'll have to check it out here once we get our engine started. So, throttle's open 1/4 inch. We'll shout out the window, clear prop! And let's start up this machine, shall we? Oh yeah! That is the sound of many things happening. Avionics. Alright, so we are using live time and live weather. We're going to reset the baro and our directional indicator, and we're going to come down here to our little place of a map as we want to figure out what's happening. So this is our PMS 50. We're going to go in here and enter in a flight plan. So we're going to put in McCall, KMYL, McCall, and our waypoints en route. First one, Charlie. Go, you moped. Charlie 48. After Charlie 48, it's going to be India 08, Cabin Creek. Then it's 85 uniform. 85 uniform, enter. Then it's going to be India. No, it's not. India Delta 8. And then it's back to McCall. Alright, so menu, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Transponder, we'll go ahead and stick it onto altitude reporting. We're squawking VF4 conditions. And default nav, we're going to go and stick it into GPS on our course deviation indicator. And from there, we just keep an eye on our map. All should be well in the realm. And with our map, we can also turn on some overlays with terrain. And I don't mean it's going to be, you know, raining. It's the show us the terrain. Red is bad. Orange or yellow is be careful. Green is you're all right. You know. So Orbx scenery does a ton of it. Hey Rambo, good to see you. Now the good thing about the scenery we're using, if you don't have it, it shouldn't make much of an issue. If you do have it, well, you know, it'll be nice. Right, light them all up, and it's time to start manoeuvring. Now, we're in the absolute mad devil, I've loads of power in me machine version of the plane. Liu Kang! Welcome in! Do you remember Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat? Wasn't that the sound he made? It was, wasn't it? Was it Mortal Kombat? It was Mortal Kombat. Don't run over anyone now, Murph. Thank you for the follow. Ah, Jesus, look, isn't it only gorgeous, isn't it? Look at the cut of that, lads. Beautiful. Airwolf and the chopper look. Ooh. Yeah, these tires are mad, aren't they? Look at the cut of them. Good morning. Good man, Muse. Right, where's me buttons here now? Do a bit of a long taxi out. There's buttons being pressed at an alarming rate. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Jesus! Racing gloves, a surprise visit by a Steel Panther member, and an Irish Western American accent that we haven't even started flying. Good start to the weekend. King Bob, thank you very much for your $20. Oh no! I nearly went straight into the Gulf Stream. Thank you so very, very much indeed for the Super Chat donation. Cheers, buddy. Did you just see what he did? Patrick Doyle, good to see it. Hope you're well. Now, let's have a look at what we're doing. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing this. Right. Follow me, said Murphy. And no one did. A hot rodder is missing some tires. Isn't it class though? Look at the size of it. Look, in comparison to Fishy Empress. Now Fishy, you know what I mean? Look. Even the Draco, look. We've bigger wheels than the Draco. What the Jesus, who was that? Look! We've bigger wheels than the... We're like, we say to the Draco, hold me beers. Look! Yeah, brilliant! There is the size comparison. You know, it's you know,
These are small, but the ones out there are far away.
Right, okay. Now, let's do the stuff. I wonder, is Kando about? Is he working? If he's not working, it'd be great to have... Oh, Jesus. It'd be great if Kando was around. Now, this looks all terribly organised. Yes, great stuff, lads. I love the space that we all give. There's some beautiful planes here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Newfoundland is here. Good to see you, man. Who's that now? It's Creo. Love your paintwork, Creo.
Yeah, baby.
What's happening now? 10-year, good to see you. Will we go with flaps for takeoff? We don't need them. Let's see what happens. All right, lads. Are we ready to blast? Craig, thank you very much. Come on, flying with us, Craig. Multiplayer, you'll love it. Right, to infinity and beside. Takeoff power set. Airspeed alive. We can hear a helicopter and it's shocking loud. There's 60. Oopsie daisy. Alright. Did you hear the chopper? There he goes. Oh no, it didn't end well. Who was it? It's alright, Prime. No one saw it, buddy. Right. Well, now this is terribly, terribly nice. Look at the scenery and look at the weather. This is a day for flying. I love his beer chugs. Listen, Kando was on the Murph line one night, and myself and Gibbo made a political football out of his beer chugs because never beer chug with an Irishman. It just doesn't work. We inhale it, you know. Done. But yeah, Kando was always great crack. We're going to be working with Kando soon, lads. We're going to be doing a stall series, learning all about, you know, properly handling these aircraft, which are great fun. We're looking good. We're just going to circle around the airfield, make sure everyone gets airborne. And as we do this, Fireflies, well, if you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. If you're wondering... oh yeah, wait. If you're on Join FS, press 3. And if you're wondering what it is, you know, it's all about, well, you press number 4. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every day, Monday to Friday, 1900 Zulu, right here. So pretty. absolutely stunning. So it is. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, that's, he's gone there. Right, we circle around the field. They got smoke on. Jesus, look at that scenery already, lads. Microsoft Flight Sim, you're an absolute champ this evening. 100 FPS, look. We appreciate this music, not because of the music video, but because of the music itself. Yeah. Look at the state of this, lads.
Hello
This
there.
is stunning. Cloud Surfer, welcome aboard. Everywhere we look, we've got aircraft, lads. This is deadly. All right, left turn coming in. Let's start heading on a course of 0 to 8 degrees. Into the mountains we go. Looking good. All right. What a machine. Look at the size of those wheels, man. We got people everywhere. Join FS and everything. Brilliant. All right. Let's head to the lake. Can't join in tonight, says Winkle Gassler. I got my Thrustmaster in pieces, converting it to Hall effect sensors. Ooh. No worries, man. Wheel envy. It's so hot right now. Jesus, though. Right, lads, for our first little experiment tonight, we want to dip a wheel in. Yeah. Dip it in. So, watch your speed. This needs to be done terribly gently. You know, in fear of us making a terrible, terrible mistake. Man, this is such a cool machine. There's buttons. Digital Merc, good to see you, Merc. Hope you're well, buddy. Thank you so very much indeed for 6 months. Tier 1, man. Right, easy now. Colonel Fork is ahead. If this goes terribly wrong, he'll circle back and save us. I'm sure of it. He's not just here for the music and the beers. He's here on a mission, you know, to save us from ourselves. Right, are we ready? Can we dip this nice and gently? Easy now, Jemima. Yeah, baby. Did you see it? Fantastic machine. I know my heritage. I inhaled them as well. Yeah, baby. This is fantastic, isn't it? What a machine. Right, so we're still running with the fuel pump on. We'll switch it off for a bit and we'll see what we need to do. There's Colonel Fork, chopper flying. Into the forests we go. Oh man, that's pretty. That is so pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? Right, so a bit of power here. We need to climb up this ravine. Right. Up the hill we go. By the way, Murph, I saw somewhere you can clean the bug splats off the windows and repair and refuel shortcut. Can you? Oh, look at this. Look at this. It adds character. Yeah. Our bush flights. Squashing bugs since 1977. Spec Lee, thank you very much indeed for your 7 months. Welcome in, buddy. Nighthawk, look at that in the Draco. Nice. Oh, lads, this is super looking. We're running the absolute dog's danglers out of the graphics tonight. Everything is on full whack. And it's looking gorgeous. Isn't that something? Man, I always wanted to visit Idaho. One fly air, good to see you, buddy. But I didn't realise it builds up over time until I read it. Yeah, that's awesome. You ran to the shop for Cobra, that's quite okay. There's another little mad lake here. Hang on a second. Is there a possibility of an extreme landing attempt? Let's evaluate this decision. I mean, there's a tiny spot here. What do you reckon? Like, it's proper dangerous. Is it possible? I mean, lads, I think it's worth a try. I'm going to try it. We'll set up the camera and see if you lads can make it. Nothing to fear here except for everything. That's not too small. Rubbish. Right, speed coming down. We got the flaps out. Ramble in, friends. We're going to ramble in. This is going to be a howling minute. Right, pause in for the second. Jesus. Right, easy now, Jemima. Look, I watch it kind of sideways as well, look. There's a stall. Hold. 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 Hold it, Murph. Hold it, Murph. And... oh, Jesus, we tipped it over, but it's alright because I don't know what we're going to do. Shh. They landed it first time, look. We'll edit all that bit out. Oh, what's that? Hang on, look. This is Tilly's dead. Mrs. TPHI. Dead. Your mama, absolutely dead. Airwolf. Clever man, bringing the helicopter. Chalk made it. Hang on now. Hang on. Whose idea was this? Turn back at the trap. Visualize. Cy Murray, you devil, go on. Yes. No. Yes. Visualize is dead. Kladsky is in. Cy Murray nailed it, lads. Jesus. Amazing. Kladsky, amazing. Look what he did. But he forgot his cowling, look. Jeez, you can't go around with that hanging out. Ooh, who's next? B4 Gunner, you did well. Your mama's fallen out the sky. Oh, it's total death. Right. Oh, Icarus made it nearly, almost. Mind the rocks. Oh, Rambog moored. Look at Rambog. Look what he did. No, he shagged it. He's dead. No. Oh, Jesus, then Heapster. No one saw it, Heapster. Yes, it's quite okay. Look at the helis coming in. We're going to need more helis. Mrs. TPHI, look at the livery. We're under your wing now, Mrs. TPHI. Don't move. Who else is in? Dr. Notham. Yes. No. Who's this? There's Gaseous. Do you know, I've just considered something there, lads. How do we get out of here? Oh wait, Hangar Studios is B4 Gunner. Get out of town. No pressure now. Where did he land? He's over there he is, look. Ah, Jesus. Mrs. TBHI, you have a B4 Gunner behind you. Ah, the Gigna is there, look. Walking waist high as usual. Mr. TPH. He long darted it, but no one saw it. It's quite okay. Brilliant. Right. Look at Muse Fan. Look at him just slewing in there, having a right out slew for himself. Yeah. You thought we wouldn't have spotted you? We spotted you, huh? Slewing away to his heart's content. Jesus, who's this? Flying Talrow, mind the trees. Yes. No. Yes. He's in! Did you? No, he died. No, terrible death. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Flying Talrow, you'll never guess what happened. It was a brave move, you know. Perfectly landed. What are you talking about? Right. We have tested the capabilities of... Look at Rambog after getting up out of that. Right, successful dress rehearsal, lads. Now we need to get out of here. How is this going to work now? Sorry, Mrs. GPHI, I have to get shockingly close. And then we'll spin... There's the Gigna out for a ramble. In his native wild environment.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Now tell me, are we actually going to make it off the ground here? Good luck getting up at this altitude. Listen, shh, it'll be fine. Power coming in. Off the brakes. Come on, Betsy. Come on, Betsy. Betsy doesn't want to do anything. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Come on. Come on, get up out of it. Oh, no, we're literally going across the pond and we're going to hit another bunch of trees. Abort! Abort! Oh, Jesus. Oh. Shh. It's very loud. Right. You saw nothing. Hey, Britain DC is here. Good to see you, man. Right. Let's try that again, sports fans. Off the brakes this time. Oh, Janie.
Hello there.
Hello there. Wait now. Airspeed is still dead. Mind the tree. Mind the tree. Yes, we're cheating. Go on, get up. Yes. No. Yes. Absolutely no. Oh, Jesus. How did We're alive! Yes, that's how it's done. Did you just see what we did? We made it look very easy. Yeah, that's how it's done, lads. And if you're wondering what's happening, I'm going to edit out all the bits that, you know, right?
60% of the time.
People are going to be like, that Murphy fella, like, how does he do it? And I'd be like, listen, I know. And that's when I wasn't wearing those gloves. I mean, imagine if I wore the gloves. Imagine if I wore the gloves. Amazing. Right, get airborne now, lads. It's safe up here again. Whose idea was that down there? Dangerous.
Not the plane. It's the pilot.
We have a Klatsky on our tail with his cowling hanging out. Shake off! Right, totally proved you wrong, Daddy Plump, yep. Oh, Jesus, mind, will you? Right, get back on track. English, we can do it. Should have taken a helo. Listen, where we're going, we laugh at sensible reasoning, you know. Right, we continue on now for another little bit. Jeez, that was absolutely mad, wasn't it? Wasn't it mad? Right, go up the hill here, look. Speed is good. Over crest. Oh, look at this though. We are in the country, lads. Some call it the backcountry. Yes. Big Al is over there, look. Yes, look at that. There's B4 Gunner. Smoke on. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Whenever I join the group, I get real bad stuttering. Heisenberg, make sure your wake turbulence is turned off. Oh, look at this. Because like it says, Not liking the updrafts. Oh dear, the updrafts are going to get you. Alrighty. Follow on this road here for a moment. Oh, look at that! Kladsky is inverted. Rambo, great to have you flying with us, buddy. It's been a minute. Greg Room is over there in a chopper. Colonel Fork is clearing the route ahead of us. He's looking for squirrels, you know. You struggle with the climb in a PC6? Uh-oh. Well, we'll kind of keep going this way. The road goes to the right. We've lower terrain on the left. Let's go left, friends. Jeez, look at those smoke effects, aren't they brilliant? Kladsky, I don't know how you do it. I wonder, does he realise he's upside down? I imagine he's a bit like Mrs. TPHI, you know. Oh wait, hang on, the blue bit goes on top? That is only gorgeous. I don't know what's playing or how it's playing. Let's play it. Easy. We won't argue, that's a tune. Lake ahead. Let's go this way into the canyon, friends. Sky Racer, welcome aboard. Jeez, look at the view. That is absolutely gorgeous, look. Stunning. Ha ha ha! What a machine! It's so agile. That did it, Heisenberg. Nice one, buddy. This is stunning countryside, isn't it? All the different trees, and like this time of the year as well, lads, it's absolutely stunning because we're starting to see those autumn colours come in. It's not as green as it used to be, look. Bits of orangey and yellow, it's stunning. Look at the height of the valley, look. How thirsty is this machine now? Has the flight been approved by Greta? Probably not. Probably not. Right, we'll save our smoke, Jan, for a while. We're kind of rambling into a canyon here, and then we'll be turning left. I'm loving the choppers with us tonight. Let's get down good and low. Let's see if we follow this road. Sourdough man, good to see you, buddy. You're out working. You poor devil. Easy. Now remember, the trees hurt. Oh wow, look at that though. Isn't it gorgeous? Patrick, I noticed you missing. He was missing for about 2.5 seconds.
Wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do.
Here's Gibbo's favourite song.
She's got a hold on me.
1,000-mile range if you fly economically.
She knows
oh
how
really?
to drive a truck, but she lets
What
me
if we
pick
fly
her
it
up
uneconomically?
when we're going dancing.
You know what I'm saying?
My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on
Look
her.
at this.
She's my country girl. I couldn't tell
Left
you
turn
what
coming up,
she's
lads.
doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the
Right to the
weekends,
left.
dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my
Shout out to all our viewers on YouTube tonight. Thank you so very much indeed. Hit that like button.
I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit
Yes, are only brilliant.
yeah, she's my country.
Ninja Lab's good to see you. Welcome to
She's a
Idaho, buddy.
little bit country. her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she
Hello there.
and I'm feeling like
Lunar Howl, welcome in.
getting closer, and
My
I
next
just
spot.
wanna hold her in my
Who sings this song? Its name is My Lovely Horse by Gibbo Ireland.
Yeah, she's my country girl.
Okay, that's a blatant lie.
She's a little bit
It's called Country Girl by Gibbo Ireland. No, it's
yeah,
not.
she's my
It's
country girl.
it's called Country Girl anyway.
Guitar.
Wait for this scenery reveal. This is going to be pretty. Man alive, what a part of the world to be in.
Yeah.
Got a little ravine over here. How to multiplayer, Craig. All one word. Exclamation point. How to multiplayer.
Doesn't matter what I do,
Get in here quick.
she's got a hold on me.
Oh, hang on. This could be dodge.
She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing
Let's go for it.
in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes, and I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my
Easy
arms
now.
till the sun
Jesus.
comes up.
Who's the deal with this?
Big country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country.
Whose idea was this?
Yeah, she's my country girl.
Jesus, that was incredibly dangerous and we shouldn't be doing things like that again. Bloody hell, Nora. Oh no, mind the trees, they hurt. Whoa. Jesus. Yes. This song is called The Mangled Badger, played by the blind harpoonist. The speed of this thing. Ooh. Right turn coming up soon, lads. Get ourselves back on track. We're about 20 miles out from our first stop of the night. Official stop of the night. Yes. Look at the countryside here, man. Absolutely beautiful. Gregor. Really chaps your what? Chaps your hide? Really grinds my gears. Alright, up this way a little smidgen. Man, look at this scenery, look. It's stunning. This is all stock 2024. Look at it. And look at you, lads. Turned out in your Sunday best on a Friday, man. Easy now. Look at the detail, like there's like little rocks all over the place. Mad. Oof. Right, watch your speed. We need to climb here like a devil.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Zed, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub to Liu Kang. Thank you very much. That was meant to go to Gregor. Uh-oh! Liu Kang! Got one as well! Brilliant! What cruise speed of this airplane? well, because we're in like mad scenery, I'd probably say 100. But at the moment, we're only doing about 80. You know, Piku, it's a beautiful machine. Filthy, thank you very much for the gifted tier 1 sub to Gregor, whose sarcasm is awesome. Brilliant. Don't think I've landed a taildragger before. Yeah, be grand, Tilly. Dr. Notham, look at the lovely colours. The man has lovely colours. Beautiful. Right. Speed is not on our side here, as we kind of snake up the side of this mountain. There's no one watching anyway. If it goes wrong, like, you know, there's no pressure. This is quite the sight, isn't it? Tilly's in a Red Bull. What? Look at that. Oh, hang on a second. Look at the state of this. Meg, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub to Patrick, even though he likes Man United. Thank you from Jesus, mind the trees. Thank you very much indeed, my guy. September, by the way, if you're into subs, you don't have to be, but if you are, and you're considering subscribing to the channel, September is a great month to do it. Twitch run a campaign where they give you like 30% off or 33% off. But anyway, if you don't want to, you know, you don't have to. I'll only use the one pair of gloves. I won't buy another pair, right? Imagine though, could you fly with racing gloves? Craig, don't. We're miles behind. We're miles ahead of you. Load into a place called C48, Charlie 48. You know. 25%, is it? Look at this. Like, it's so vast. The more sub Murphy gets, the closer he gets to falling out of his chair. Wait, what? Zid, you paid full price. Are you on mobile?
Can I get a refund?
Send an email to I need your lovely support at twotonmurphy.com and see what happens. Looks like it's charging me full price too. Really? Hang on. Hang on. Please hold the line, caller. Save up to 30% on new subs. It's on the page though. That's a bit wild, isn't it? Who's in charge of this? Nobody knows. Is that an airport down there? It looks like it, doesn't it? It's not our airport though. It's there in teeny tiny writing. Ah, right. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is on mobile. I suppose they have to pay like network charges or something. They want their cut out of it. But yeah, try not to sub if you're on mobile. It's more expensive. Jesus, that ended abruptly. This is the kind of in-between things are happening music. And I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I need to grab a beer. I'll be fast! I mean, come on, right? Did you honestly think I'd make a mistake? Where are we going? Oh yeah. There's Big Al ahead of us. He's playing. What a cliffhanger, right? I mean, for a second there, we were all saying, will he make it, you know? Oh. That is absolutely gorgeous. Easy now. Live time, live weather, live. Keep going straight, lads. Autopilot works in the analog version too. It's just hidden for the next beer run. Ooh. Well, I can use an autopilot using the GTN. However, is there a hidden tick spot? I mean, if I was an autopilot, where would I hide? You know what I mean? I see people on the map. See you at C48. Yeah, baby. So many scouts. Colonel Indiana Longnuts. Good to see you, man. A very happy Friday. Hang on a second. Hang on. Jesus, more of your tunage. Does the default autopilot bind? Probably does. No, you have to have a key bind on and off. Alright, well, I can do one of these, look. Alright. Autopilot engaged. I feel like we're cheating though. You can't have autopilot in this thing. Look at the views out there, look. There's a Muse fan. Good mounting. Oh, let's go behind the mountain there, look. Look at this. Easy. Man alive, this looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Good day to you. There's a load of fallen trees. I wonder, is the data after a big storm? Yeah, possibly. Man, look at the updrafts we're getting. Kozaki says, well, the landing was sporty. Quick, there's a little river down here. Ah, this is going to be brilliant, look. A little river, he says. Overspeed. Ease it all the way back, Murphy. Ease it back now. This is nuts. We're freewheeling it. Easy. Easy. Look at the different colours in the trees now, look. Isn't it absolutely stunning? Easy now. Oh, Jesus, look at this. This is very, very pretty. And it's going to be an absolute humdinger of a left turn here. Left turn. Yep, you devil you. Oh, there is definitely a landing opportunity if ever I saw one. Hang on a second. What do you reckon, lads? We have a few of them. Right. Straight into it. Here we go. I found one. We're going straight in. We're probably way too fast. Slip the devil in. Easy now. Easy. Hold it. Hold it.
Dreamy, sleepy,
Hold
nighty, snoozy,
it.
snooze.
Jesus, there was a shocking bounce. Yaki Booze! Oh no, we ended up with the... Oh, balls! Get out of the water quick! No one has to see this! Go on, go up the hill, go up the hill, go up the hill! Yes! Excellent! Park and brake on! Brilliant! Right, there's nothing weird or wonderful about this at all. This is quite normal. Where's my nameplates working? Oh no, the nameplates are shagged! Really, Sim?
It's
really?
not the plane.
Oh, they're alive!
It's the pilot.
They're alive. All is grand. Except for Daddy Plump. He landed on the runway like a lump of strawberry jam. Lucky bow, look, Jesus. Go on, Tilly, you devil. Yes. You see, Gunnar had the right idea. He went to the bit that actually looked like a strip. Wonky button, go on, you devil, you can do it. Yes, go on. To infinity and... Oh, Jesus. Yes, yes, no, yes, no, oh, no. He's died. The man needs a medic. Poor devil. Jesus, look at Noel K go, look. Go on, Noel. Abort, Noel, abort. Schutz got in. Gunnar got in. Uh-oh. Kladsky. And here you see the approach of Kladsky. Beautiful. Oh no, Tilly! No one else had to see it, Tilly. It's alright. Muse fan, go on, Muse! Go on, you devil, you! No! Yes! Yes! No! Jesus, where's he going? Muse! Oh no! No, abort, Muse. Right? Well, bro, good to see you. Was that a wheelbase wash? Yes, yes, yes. We saw everything. Bit dusty from me rotor spinning on the ground. Grand. There's Echo Charlie, look. Easy. Easy. Heisenberg! Yes, he made it look terribly easy. Or did he? You know, he did. Right, lads, we have a fiver on Heisenberg. There's Mr. TPHI. This one's way better. Smoke on. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nebo! Oh, shit. Ooh! Oof. Hold it. Mind. Don't tip over. Ah, Nebo. Brilliant. All right. Let us continue on. Now, hopefully we don't die in takeoff. Brakes off. Ramble over this way. And we'll try and get ourselves a good old takeoff. Whew. What a machine for acting the maggot in. Easing out. I see a Flight Sim Max up there. Sorry, Murray absolutely nailed the first landing. He got this one as well. Mind the road. Man, these tires, these just laugh at terrain, don't they? Right. Are we ready? Hey, Johnny Mon, good to see you, buddy. I'm after hitting a button and I don't know what it was. B. Carlo, thank you very much indeed for the gift of tier 1 sub to CP65. Set your cat. Oh no, I'm going straight to trees. Oh no, a big tree. Jesus, we're alive, but we shouldn't be. McCall flaps. It takes off so easily with the plane. I have a button bound to me cowl flaps. Hang on, we need to... Oh, vacuum, you're in a terrible spot. Hang on, can I get out of this mess? I want to put... Jesus. What's my speed? Oh god, it's not good at all. Oh no! Oh no, what's happening? We're... Oh Jesus! Right, easy. Oh, dearie me, dearie me. Oh no. Oh, it's catastrophically bad. Oh, Jesus! It's the... Oh! Right. Jesus. Oh, we're still going, look. Oh, Jesus. Oh, did you just see the thing?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I mean, you know what I mean? It's in a total mess. Right. We were just taking a bath. Now, cowl flaps. Where are the cowl flaps?
Jesus.
ski, you're kicking up all the dirt. Get out of the water, will you? Oh no, mind the rocks. Jesus. Right, cockpit view under the plane.
Can I get a refund?
Shag off. There's no refunds as well, you know. They were closed. Me button binding worked. Ah, Jesus. Look, I've a button for the gadgets. They were closed. But that's real handy. Right, we'll keep them closed. Is this going to help us, though? Right now. Oh, Jesus. Can we go in the water? Hang on now. Easy. Look how good this looks. Lads, isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Let's see what happens. Come on, Betsy. There's Haywood Craig. Is that Craig? Airborne. All right. Right, we need to go left. There's our first, is it? Yes, that's our first stop right here. B. Carlo, thank you very much indeed for the tier 1 sub to Kazaki. Old veteran 965, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. No, that's not it. Is are at the wrong airport, lads. Come up the road quick. Mother of J's, did you just see what happened? There's buttons being pressed at an alarming rate. Pause the music. Old veteran, look. Old veteran 965 scared the life out of me and nearly bit me tongue. He gave to 20 tier 1 subs, look. 20 of them. Old veteran 965, you absolute legend. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub from Scott, do be sure to say thank you. The leaderboard has gone off the friggin' charts now, and I need to pour the beer. Hang on. Jesus, there's mountains close by. Easy now. Yes, we shall use the updraft. It's science. Easy now. Oh, Jesus, then. Come on, will you? Do the thing with the yoke and the stuff. I'm at the shaking that point. Right, we're live. Where are we going? Where's the airport? What? We passed the airport. Hard right. I reckon that was the airport. That was the airport. Power to idle. That is the airport. Right. Now, lads. Oh, Jesus. There's nothing to fear here except for everything, because we're trying to slip it in sideways. Oh, Jesus. Oh, who's that in the trees? Right, easy. Oh, God. Easy. Easy. Ooh. Easy. Easy. Mind the trees. Mind the trees. There's a deer! Mind the trees. We're coming in sideways, you muppet. Right, and gently down. Yes! On the brakes like an absolute mad joke. Don't let it fall over. Alright. Did you see it? The man has skills. Totally fluked it. Right. Jamie then. That was kind of nice. Right, where are we? Let us explore our surroundings. Old Veteran 965, Scott, thank you so very, very much indeed. What a legend. B. Carlo, thank you for the gifted tier 1 sub to Doc Nader. There's buttons here at an alarming rate. Who's that stuck in? He's gone. Jesus!
baby.
There's no evidence. Whoa, Cold Nebo, thank you very much indeed. Muse, stay away from the animals. No, don't do it, Muse. Ah, jeez. The simulated horror. You ruined it, Muse. And there's a little bird on his back and everything. Ah, no. Oh, no. That's absolutely desperate. Did you just see what he did? Muse fan. Like, I can't get over it.
Jesus.
It wasn't shown on my screen. Listen. That's rubbish.
Jesus.
Absolute rubbish. Everybody's heard about the bird. Look at him wagging his tail.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a blue jay. It's a blue jay or it's a blue jay? It's a blue jay, yeah, let's go with that. Hang on now, hang on. Reload ammunition here, lads. This is terribly important. Charles, is that default? No, this is part of the Orbx scenery. It's very nice. The bird eats sticks off a deer's arse. Right, what? What kind of channel is this? If you have to ask, you know what I mean. For anyone that played Baldur's Gate 3, the most evil of birds. Oh, really? Is it? Yes, we're on Southeast Asian server. Yes, indeed. So it's all part of the Orbx Idaho Deadly or Not So Deadly. There are a couple of different scenery packs that Orbx released. They're very, very good, and they're cheap and cheerful. They're like 10 or 15 bucks. And they're just beautiful little sceneries. So you use like the fire service data as well. So the US Forestry Service, isn't it? Forestry Service, isn't that the one? So this is C48. That is where we are located. Hang on, I found another deer. Oh, a deer. A female deer. Look, there's a deer with no bird in it, so it's a different deer than the one we were looking at. That's fantastic, isn't it? Sasquatch County, is it? Right, we'll go up where Goose is, because he's the right idea. Okay. All together now. What kind of crash is a frozen screen, Merv? What kind of crash is a frozen screen? Usually sim, C2D. Or frozen screen, it's just a sim hanging. Oh dear, yeah. Owen, good to see you. I'm a drone flyer and I don't know why this sim has got me itch going. How hard is it for a beginner? For drone flying? Dude, it's awesome. There's an absolute load of tutorials and stuff like that, Owen, but it's a lot of fun. I'm not seeing any animals. No, Muse, it's in the scenery, the Orbx scenery. Right, there's Goose. That has a helicopter inside him. Listen, don't worry about a Goose, right? That'll just clean right up. Lots of flaps. Sorry, Goose, we're just going to kind of stick the nose ahead of you there now. Oh, Jesus. The runway is not clear, but sure, we'll go for it. Are we ready? Where are we going from here? Around to the right. Off the brakes. We're rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Janie Macaroni. Go on, you devil, yeah. Yep, see Daisy. Pops in. Now let's follow this around to the left as we gain some altitude. Alright. Hey, Matt, good to see you. Rambok says, interestingly enough, I had the sim freeze as well, not the usual driver timeout, just completely frozen. There's a setting inside event precision timer. It's in your devices. If you go into your Windows options, go into devices, you can actually disable that. Don't uninstall it, just disable as a high precision event timer, HPET or something like that, or EPET. No, HPET. Try that. It makes a little bit of a difference, because when your machine inevitably tries to crash, Windows is like, well, I'll give it 3 seconds. If you turn off that precision timer, it'll kind of keep it there, and your sim should recover. This was a terribly bad idea. Look at the climb I have to do here. Abort, Murphy, abort. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Let's continue up the canyon as we gain altitude better. You're not thinking of the driver timeout, Murph. No, HPET as well. I think. Hang on. Do this to your devices, lads. High precision event timer. See that guy there? Right click and go to disable. It'll help. What do you mean don't do this? No, do this. Trust me, do this. It's not just for your driver. High precision event timer. Watch. Zith. Watch. Worst case scenario, all you have to do, you can just synchronize your clock manually. But basically what it does, it's become less relevant with the newer CPUs. They override it, yeah? Sometimes cause issues like stuttering or decreasing performance. Try it. Just try it. It's science. It could be placebo. But try. Rambag already has it disabled. Well, listen, right, I mean, you know, yeah. I don't have a comeback for that. Where's this now? Open this gadget. Right. Look at this! Welcome to Idaho. Cheers, Ed. Idaho. That is stunning. Look at the climb. All right, it's going to be a right turn coming in, lads. That is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic! Is it me or does it look like FSX? Wait, what? Everything's so blurry. John Higgins, welcome in, John. But wait, what? Blurry? What do you mean blurry? Does that look blurry to you? If I downloaded Ortho in X-Plane 11, it would be better than this. Ah, Jesus, we have one of those, lads. Quick, put tinfoil around your head. Wear it as a hat. What are you talking about? I use X-Plane 12 with Auto Ortho. It looks nothing like this. Like, wait, what? How is that blurry, man? Look at it. You have, like, unbelievable detail. Like, if you get closer to it, there's blades of grass, man. Look at the detail. Jesus. Twitch settings to source needed. Maybe. Easy. Like, in X-Plane 12, out in the bush, yes, it can look nice, but if you're using Ortho, it's nowhere near this level of detail. Nowhere near it. Do you know? I don't know. Energizer, good to see you. J Cham says, hey, I'd really appreciate any help. Anytime I start Microsoft Flight Sim, it shows the Xbox logo, then everything is black. I can see the menu, but the background is black. Same thing if I load into the game. I'm going to stall because I'm reading the chat. Same thing. Oh, Jesus, no, we're dead. We're dead. We're going to see how unblurry it is. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Right.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refunds. Hang on. And Jesus, and just like that, we're alive. X-Plane looks better with Ortho at altitude. VFR levels in Microsoft Flight Sim miles ahead. TJ Turner, good to see you. Can't park there, mate. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. Right. Where am I going? How did I stall it there? Oh yeah, old mate. J-Champ. I can click and move around, but I can't see anything. Same if I load the game. It's giving you a black screen. J-Champ, have you anything in your community? Oh, wait now. Are you on the Xbox? Are you on the Xbox or PC? Hey, Symphoniticus here. Good to see you. Welcome in. I don't see, like, unless, you know, unless John is looking at, if it is Twitch settings maybe, but like, Jesus lads, that is not blurry at all. I'm going to stall it again. Oh, dearie me. Easy now. What's our altitude? 7,500. There's the Gigna. Or if you stop crashing, Twitch just emailed me to say that I've reached my clip limit. Wait, what? There's a clip limit? I don't know. Oh, dearie me. We're alright. We're okay. We're still alive and we shouldn't be. Bit of mixture now, that'll help. I wouldn't do it that way, Murph, right? Oh, Jesus. Where's the wind coming from? We can get free energy if we, like, go with the wind up the hill. You know what I mean? Easy now. All the trees, man. We're still alive if you ignore the fact that we died 5 times. Yes. We're at Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago. Ooh, nice. Are you there right now? Fantastic news, Symphonic. Good stuff, man. Where's John gone? John Higgins. John, if you're still there, double check the double check your Twitch settings, maybe. Genuinely, like, I don't see. For me, it's not blurry now, unless, of course, it's on John's PC and it's completely blurry. But then I haven't a leg to stand on. There's a tiny little lake. Look. Or we'll have to dip the wheel in, you know, for science. Talro, frustrated with the FPS jumps. It's crazy. From 100 down to 10 to 15 in a second. I lowered the resolution on everything. It only happens in multiplayer. Talro, by any chance do you have wake turbulence turned on? Murph still has 4 lives left because secretly a cat pretending to be human. Yes. Wait, what? Yes. Let's go with that. And we need to dip our wheel in. Gently does it. Easy now. Oh, Jesus. Easy now. Oh, get out quick. It's a trap. Alright, we're I don't know how, but we're alive. Right, over a bit of flatland, but we need to go to the right a bit. You're there with Johnny Mon and Bats. Awesome. Have a great time, man. Don Waldy, good to see you. Oh, it's beautiful scenery, man. Beautiful. There's Jim Cat and Nebo and M8 Fan and Michelle is there. Prime, Cy Murray, Flights and Max, Miss GBHI, Kladsky, Lucky Bow, B4 Gunner, Idle Cutoff, Wonky Button, Ryan, Tilly Flyer. It's all happening now, lads. It's all happening now. Oh, this is gorgeous. Can't get over the state of the scenery though, isn't it? Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Just put, John says, I just put Twitch settings to 1080. How is it now, John? Is it still shagged or is it better? It's a bit better. John, we tend to get trolled here a lot by folks who try to compare Microsoft Flight Sim to X-Plane. And there's just no point trying to compare them. So when you said X-Plane looks better at Orto, you kind of released the hounds a bit. You know what I mean? What did he say? You know what I mean? My bad. You're very welcome in, and hopefully things are working better. Now I'll pull my face out with my foot. Murphy, you've put your foot in it. Especially when most of us run several different sims, yeah. Like, for me, the only thing missing in X-Plane, really, is its ground textures. It's the ground sceneries, you know? Practically Geek is here. Good to see you, man. Have a try at Atmos? Yes, indeed. We're playing around with it there on Wednesday. And, yeah, we had a bit of fun with it, man. We had a bit of fun. There's Colonel Forky's changed over to a 185 Skywagon. We probably don't have the legs in this to catch him, but we'll try it. And, yeah, Embraer. Yeah, there's a fierce lacking of Embraer. Like, the best Embraer has to be the Lineage over from X-Craft. Or is it X-Craft or X-Crafters? Over on X-Plane. That is the best simulation of an Embraer. It's beautiful. Chris, good to see you, buddy. 185 can do 150 knots. Ooh. Yeah, he has the ability. X-Crafts, that's the one. Thanks, Don. I have it. I've flown the Lineage. It's beautiful. I watched Q8 fly it, and I was like, that looks so good. And then I got it, and then I flew it, and I was like, it is so good. It is so good. Look at the shadows there. Look, that's incredible. Yepsy daisy. This is all terribly nice. Terribly, terribly nice. Right, up the hill here a bit. Alright. We're about a quarter of our way through the flight. 4 stops left. You got X-Plane 12? Nice. It does some things better, but overall, still top. Have you tried X-Plane 12 with the Maps mod? So with the maps mod, so I use Ortho, and I use Sim Heaven. You know, like the VF4 stuff in the trees. I think that's the same with the map mod, isn't it? I think it is. But yeah, Practically Geek, it's great. We'll fly a bit of X-Plane next week. Easy now. X-Plane, the only sim I can use now on Mac. You're not alone. I mean, I have X-Plane. I like it. It's a beautiful sim. But you can't do this. Like, you just can't do this. You know? Both sims have their strengths and both sims have their weaknesses. And it should never be a case of one versus the other. It's, if you can, you know, if you're able to, have both. Sim Heaven, been seeing this, need to try it. What is it? It places like, it places OS data for maps, roads, villages, power lines, chimneys, landmarks, effectively. Practically Geek, it is a must-have. So if you're using True Earth from Orbx, it's similar to that without the satellite imagery for other places. And it's free. Visualize. How well does X-Plane work on Linux? Very well. This is absolutely gorgeous. What a machine we're in. What's our fuel like? Gosh, we're laughing. Papa Justify, good to see you. He says a big shout out to my wife, Helen Dacey, who has just been given the all clear. Oh, Papa Justify. Congratulations, great news. I used to have Linux, or I haven't used Linux in years, but the flight gear used to be the only option. Yeah. Don, correct. Correct. But it works great on Windows. Look at the views. It's gorgeous, man. My sim rig is my only Windows machine. Really? John says the mod from the guy from China pulling stuff from other map sources. Is that the paid one, John? Did I read somewhere you had to pay for that? I tried using a gaming Linux setup for a while. It worked great for pretty much everything but Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Do you know? Easy. Like, I don't know how that mod actually works. You can pay or not pay. So if you're paying, you're getting, like, up to date and all this jazz. But, like, he's selling data that he doesn't own. Eamon, I haven't installed the 2024 version yet. Because well, I need to know where the sounds are going to be at. Although the sounds tend to be very good. It sits between the map server and the sim. It acts like a proxy. Yeah, but they, like, you know what I mean? How does he charge for it? It doesn't make sense to me. Oh, Jesus, Tina. Oh, look at the view. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. If you're paying, then you can still get better quality. Ah. Just installed the RJ and the TBM. Nice and Digital Mark. That RJ is awesome. The Impossible Face, not yet. Soon, though. It's €10 a year or something. Oh, is it? Oh, that's not too bad. I suppose for a tenner. It's the thing you fly the most. PMDG were talking about it the other day. They said it's coming very, very soon. Easing out. This is pretty. There's a possible landing spot. We'll drive it on for a bit though. We're heading to ID8. Auto order is great for X-Plane. Think there's a P3D fork used as well? Really? You can do that in P3D? Look at the cut of this, man. This is beautiful. All the shadows, look. Gorgeous. Super tie, 100%, man. Alright, continue on this valley. Easy. Jesus, look at this! This plane has savage capabilities though. It's very good. We'll have an outlook, Patrick. There's Schutz beside us. Alright, so I-08. Wait, is this it? No, this isn't it. It looks like it. It is it. Pause. Way too fast. No, that's not it, man. Not a hope that is that it. That's something completely different. That's not even listed as an airfield. Just say it. Rob MCR, follow Rob. I don't think that's not 88, man. That was Big Creek. We're going to Cabin Creek. Not according to Navigraph. We'll find out now in a second. Follow on this river. There's a Post Malone concert in your town. Ooh, nice. Oh, hang on. We're over this way. That was I-89D. Come on, Gaseous. Yeah, not the right one, lads. Follow on the river, then it's around to the left. Jesus. Easy now. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. So there's going to be a left turn coming in. I want to say, is it here? Yep. Oh, this is pretty. I'm in Swords, beyond Dublin. Sometimes, if the wind is right, you can hear concerts in Croke Park. No way! Alright, there's a runway.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
There's buttons! Chris, thank you very much indeed! What a legend. 2 months, buddy. Thank you very, very much. Cheers! For your tier 1 sub, man. Right, oh, look at the trees! Right, easy now. Easy. There's a little gap in the trees. Easy. 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 Oof. 3-point landing. Just we felt every bit of that, didn't we? Nice. Nicely done, everybody. Murphy, you're now... Oh no, who's that lucky bow? No one saw it, don't worry about it.
Swing it, baby.
Stu Snape, you absolute mad thing. 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Did you see what he did? Stu, thank you very, very much indeed, man. Yup, you devil. What an absolute legend. Right, back it up there now, fairly lively, Murphy. Off at the runway. Alright, so parking brake on. Let us go over here. Let's have a look. Bear with me now, friends. Stu, thank you very much indeed, lads. If you just got a tier 1 sub, thanks to Stu Snape, do be sure to say thank you. Thank you very much. The man's a legend. Now, let's have a look. Dee. Dee. Where will I have that? Oh yeah. Dee. Bear with me now, man. Bear with me. Now, 1 second. I'm not very good at multitasking, but just for a second. Yeah, the bookies, yeah. I'm texting the doctor because I can see Muse fan is like in the sky on his own. There's something not right with this picture. Do. Where is this now? It's in there. Point. I need a button. Right. Muse is identifying as Superman today. Right? Pressing buttons. How are we looking? How's our fuel? Let's bring up Navigraph. So, we have a little bit to go. We have another stop over at Soldier Bar. So, when we take off from here into that ravine, follow the river, and that'll bring us up to Soldier Bar. Then, it's going to be a quick dash down to Marble Creek. And from there, friends, we leg it back all the way to McCall, right? It's a square, baby. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. Are we ready? Let us see what happens. We'll go this way. Easy now. So many friggin' awesome aircraft here tonight, lads. Isn't it absolutely brilliant? It's awesome. Could be the scenery as well, Muse. Yeah, 100%. Right. Turn ourselves around. And we're going to be going up the hill because we're stupid. Are we ready? Let's go flying. Come on, Betsy, you can do it. You can do it. Sorry, Tilly. Oh, Jesus. This was a very bad idea. Right, we're airborne. Don't stall it. Round to the left. Skim the trees. And we go hard left again. Alright. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so down this way and then off to the left. And everyone who's smart took off the right direction. What? Savage. Okay, so we're gonna follow on this river here now, right? And this will just be terribly, 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 terribly nice. I have to do one of these. Alright. Alright, lads, let's go for it. Let's get another count. Xbox pilots, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. JohnnyFest, press 3. And if you're enjoying your Friday night, well, you press number 4. Don't die, Murphy. That's insanely good. How good this looks! So our next airfield just up the road here. 27 on the PC, 2 on console, 1 on JohnnyFest. Nice! Oh man, this is absolutely gorgeous. What a way to explore, like, places you probably won't get a chance to get to, right? Absolutely stunning. Oh, look at that. Absolutely stunning, lads. It's so high right now. It's so beautiful. I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional. Jesus, isn't it savage? You do make the sim more interesting? Wait, what? One must be careful. Where's the runway?
Hello there.
It's over here somewhere. Crazy Legs, welcome in. There it is. All right, let's think about this. It's on a slope. Let's circle around. Hey, Daniel, good to see you. Jesus. No, I get you, Zed. I get you. Yes, sir. But we're going to try and land this one now. So, smoke off. And let's see what we can do here. Some flaps. Try not to stall. Here we go. Oh, Jesus, here we go. Slip this one in. Up. I reckon too high. Easy. No, go on. No, Jesus. Come on, go on. We'll make it. Oh God, please make it. Please make it. Don't go up. Oh no! Get Jones into. How many is that?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
How many is that tonight? At least. That's at least once. At least. Oh, Jesus, it's terribly bumpy out here. Whose idea was this? It's not safe. I'm gonna get stuck in a rock. That's the world's strongest bushel. Look. Yeah, get over that. Yeah, we showed that bushel who's boss. Jesus. Hang on, is that a gravestone? Wait a second, hang on.
Captain, how soon can you land?
I can't tell.
You can tell me I'm a doctor.
No, I mean, I'm just not sure.
Oh, Jesus.
Take a guess?
Harry
Well,
Egan.
Not for another 2 hours.
You can't take a guess for another 2 hours?
I mean, the truth is out there and all. But like... I mean... We can't explain this phenomenon. Words can't explain it. Anyway, let's continue on. Nothing to see here. All is totally fine. The possible phase. That's you away. Wait, what? Right. What are we to do? Where are we to...
Give yourself to the dark side.
Jesus. Prime. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to go back up to the top of this hill. There's nothing to look at here. Eyes on the floor. Yes, it's very nice here with no one flying. Yep. The Streamer Pro, welcome in. We need Scully and Mulder, right? Mulder. So the reason why that's happening, the elevation data on a custom scenery is drastically different than the elevation on the default scenery. So if you have the default scenery, you're probably floating a couple of 100 feet in the air. Makes sense? Look at this, look, there's a fella out camping. Now listen, I'm just saying, what we're seeing here is very odd. I mean, what did you put into the beans and toast? Because I'm freaking out, man. Jesus. Right. Let's get out of here. This place is it's scary, isn't it? Onto the runway, Murph. Yes. It's mushroom season. Alright, let's see what happens. 46 likes over on YouTube. Lads, thank you very, very much indeed. All the likes on YouTube, you're very good. Right, power. Yes. No. No, yes. Yes. Jesus, it's a mad runway. Easy. Oh, jeez. Easy. Upsy daisy. We are airborne. Now we need to go hard right, but not that hard right. This hard right. Right. We're on the road again. Imagine trying to land a bush plane every 50 meters. Yeah, actually, I don't know how that would work. You'd be bouncing all over the shop. Now, we need to gain altitude because we're leaving this valley. So we need to get up over that way. You know, in a few moments. So we'll continue to climb. Watch your speed as we do it. I hope you set the parking brake. We got Murph and Gibbo instead. The X-Files. Brilliant. Alright, keep climbing. We'll hang a right down the end of this little valley here. Consort, I haven't crashed at all. No, wild claims coming in from our community tonight. You know, inaccurate claims. Yes. I haven't crashed once. Yeah. Not once, I say. How many times have I crashed? 5 times? I don't know. Okay, so it's to the right here. Oh, that's pretty. That's so very pretty, lads, isn't it? Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So it is. Let's ramble down to the right. Man, what a place to go flying in the sim. The FSX files. What a place to go exploring. Idaho, it just, any time I've flown here, I've just been like, wow. Wowed by its raw beauty. It's just stunning, look. Right, we'll head her on down this little valley here. We shouldn't be in this one, but we'll stay in it for a moment. Because we still need to break out to the right side a little bit. If Murph is some sort of alien hybrid, it would explain a lot of things. Now listen, I'm not saying it was aliens. But it was aliens. Jesus, lads, look at it. Absolutely beautiful. When was the last time you saw scenery this good? About 10 minutes ago. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? Now I can think it's getting dropped on an Irish road, Mr. Bean style. Brilliant. Very happy Friday, guys. If you're just tuning in, you join us here in Idaho. We're flying in the brand new Hangar Studio 713 American Champion Scout. It's an absolute beauty. Very, very capable STOL aircraft. Hey, Willie VR is here. Good to see you, Willie. Bishop's loves sci-fi. Aliens is on after the news. What a great way to start the weekend, right? Like whatever the week was thrown at you, just away you go. An impromptu touch and go. Maybe a bit rude not to. Mind the tree. There's a touch. And here we go. It is so pretty. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Right, so we need to kind of venture to the right here, fellers. Imagine living out here. Bit of altitude. And into the next valley. Like, I'm so excited. Think about it, right? As the year goes on, we're going to be flying in regions where you're going to see that change of all the scenery, right? You're going to see all the different colors and all the trees, and it's going to be gorgeous, man. Cherish him, Father. He has wisdom beyond his years. How many episodes was there of Father Ted? A few, right. Look at that. Look how, like, diverse the scenery is. It's friggin' nuts. Or all the trees are, I mean, that's following a river, right? Or a little stream. So how many people tonight, is this your first time flying the Scout? Is this your first time flying this aircraft, or have you flown it loads of times before? We can go right or we can go left. I'm inclined to go right. Mr. TBHI's flown it loads. We're discussing religion. Wait, what? The Google machine says 26. Thing Wizard first time. King Bob just flown it. Visualized multiple times. VR, or really VR, starting a new job a week from Monday in the mountains of North Carolina. Dude! That's going to be awesome. Flew it for the first time this afternoon, says Loud Ballooner. Mr. TBHI, first time today? Yeah. Gaseous Maximus first time? That's awesome, I love that. Creo first time? I'm in 2 seconds already, me head is wagging. Hello, sir! First time? For Alson? That's awesome, I love that. I love that. It's a $20 plane, but it is so, so good. Like, it's hard to expect 20 bucks. Is that cheap? Is it expensive or good value? I'd say it's damn good value. Yes, we'll take a left up the road here. Very important. Very important. Where is this now? Go handy now, Murph, will you? Easy does it. Follow Prime. Hang a left. How are we for fuel? Phenomenal. First time listener, long time caller. And how does it make you feel, caller? So far so good. We're close to our second last stop of the night. ID8. Amazing value, 9 variants, 25 liveries. It's insane. Looking good. She ain't liking me power setting. Jeez, look at the mountains. Life got in the way of Microsoft Flight Sim for me. This makes me want to find my way back into the cockpit. Hell yeah. We're going to be fighting a stall here. Use a little bit of wind to help us. I've dropped a notch of flaps. And this should sail us over this ridge. Just about. Just about. There's no tank selector, am I right in saying that? Both tanks feed together. Makes sense, John. This is an awesome plane. That was close. That was close. All right, keep her going. All right, ID8. 5 miles. Live weather as well. Look at those cirrus clouds up there, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, keep her lit. Look at it. Smoke on! There goes Flight Sergeant. It just puts a smile in your face, this thing. I've always wanted to make Greta mad. Round to the left. Left. Your other left. Look at this. Gorgeous. The views, Willie, unbelievable. Absolutely incredible scenery tonight. We're getting real close to our next stop. That is awesome. Look at this. Brilliant. And it's running smooth, man. We got 100 FPS tonight. Nearly there. There's Mrs. GBHI. Really cool to see the different flight paths. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? Everyone doing their own thing. I love it. All right, it's pretty much follow the valley. It should be dead ahead. Straight in. Keep her going. All right, power back. There it is. Flaps, smoke off. Look at the drag. As soon as you drop the flaps, look. Jesus. Easy. Lead off the speed. Easy. Easy does it. Behind the trees. Full flaps. Hold the nose. Touchdown. Don't tip it over. Don't tip it over. There we go. Ooh. Look at the state of it. Anyone else getting short lags every now and again? On Twitch? Really?
It's a big 10-4, good buddy.
No, everything's looking good. Any bells? Good to see you, lads. Welcome in. Thank you very much indeed. 31 months, lads. Awesome support. We're bush flying it, and it's we're in Idaho, and it's terribly I nearly hit a tree. It's terribly Jesus, buttons. Whoa! Jesus! Any bells in with, how many was that? 30 gifted tier 1 subs. Did you just see what they did? Any bells, thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub, of thanks to the awesome guys at Any Bells, well, do be sure to say thank you. The lads are only legends. Thank you very, very much indeed, lads. Insane support. Insane support. With a wild GA group flight. And there's been, who's that? Noel K has fallen and he can't get up. It's alright, Noel. You know, Big Al is there offering assistance. Oh, jeez. Norris Viking, good to see you. Sparker and Fiora is here, welcome in. Any bells, that's insane support. Thank you very, very much indeed, lads. Incredible support. They're legends. The amount of planes here, this is nuts. Idaho is so pretty. It's so pretty. That's insane. Madness, we say. Right, we need to get out of here. We have one stop left. It is the return trip all the way back to McCall. Jeez, there's a warm lake. It says warm lake. Right, this is a 48 nautical mile hike straight across. And we'll see what sort of trouble we can get ourselves into on the way home, right? Beautiful. Right, let us do the thing with the oak. If you knew, had you known, you would have taken a heli? Not at all. Now, we need to go left, so I think we're just going to go straight on, lads. So easy does it. We'll set one notch of flaps. We'll hide under the wing of the Draco. Easy now, easy now. Right, there's our runway. So the plan here is... It's grand, Flight Sergeant, no one saw it. Right, power coming in. Off the brakes. Let's go flying. Airspeed live. Oh, Janie. Oopsie daisy. Alright, we need to be going left, so it's down this little canyon. Flaps in. And a hard spin to the left. Finally hit 13,000 followers. Thanks to all who stopped by. Brilliant news, lads. Thank you very, very much indeed. I said this from day one, you know, when we had like 100 followers. Yeah, it's not a lot. But imagine if we invited everyone around for dinner. There's a lot of people then, isn't there? We're now at 13,000 here on Twitch. That's nuts. Like, it's absolutely crazy. So thank you all so very, very much indeed. Your support, lads, as always, it's unbelievable, and it enables me to do what I do. So thank you very, very much indeed. That's friggin' awesome. It's nuts. And like, you can't be everyone's cup of tea, like, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't serve stew, no. Scott was going to make a chili con carne. Muse Fan was going to play the spoons. Mrs. Two-Tone would be on the Bunsen burger, making the cups of tea for the lads. Could you imagine? Now, speaking of meetups, if you're in Ireland, lads, we are doing a Flight Sim meetup in November. If you'd like to come along, we'll be doing some activities during the day and then out for a couple of quiet pints that night. So you would be more than welcome. Patrick makes a mean slice of toast. Yes, yes. And he marinates the beans in a tomato sauce. It's amazing beans on toast from Patrick. Jesus, will we get over this? We will. We will. Just about. Right. I mean left. We need to go left, not right. Beans? No, hang on, Patrick. Quiet pints. Yeah, a couple of quiet pints, Muse. Yeah, yeah. What do you mean you don't like beans? What's wrong with beans? They're good for you, Patrick. They're very good for you. You know. Yep. It should be 13 million. This community is so unique. Ah. Thank you very much indeed. Beans are good in stews. No! Never! You'd ruin a stew. Look at this. A massive shout out to all the support we got tonight. Any Bills dropping 30 tier 1 subs. Hangar Studios with 20. Old Veteran with 20. Stu gave us 5. Cold Nebo gave us 5. And a ton of other gifted subs as well. I really appreciate the support, lads. Thank you very, very much indeed. And I hope you're having a good old night. A way to start your weekend. Look at this scenery though. It'd be a bit rude not to do a touch and go. Easy. Easy. Go on, Muse. Easy now. Man, look how good the water looks. Easy. Oh, careful. Easy. All right, here's our touch. And here's our go. All right. Incredible. It is savage. What do you mean crash again? I didn't crash once, Eamon. Easy now. I have to multitask again. Easy now. Who's in charge? Muse, what are you doing to us? Oh, that's trouble with a capital T. Hang on a second. Hang on. Listen. Where am I going? Oh, James, we're going the wrong way. We need to go right. You changed to a 0. Jesus. What could work here now? Where was I? I was back in here, wasn't I? Yes. And, it's over here, look. I'm going to go to Ireland's opening World Cup qualifier. It's against Hungary tomorrow. Oh, nice. Murph only landed awkwardly a few times. Yeah, right. Do you know what I mean? There was no crashing. It's ridiculous. Who did crashing? I never crash, lads. Are you mad? Yeah. Now, where's this? No, that's wrong. Where's this? Yes. Now we're threshing. Sorry, Muse. Alright, let's keep her moving. What do we have now? What are you all doing this weekend? So I went to Dunnes Stores earlier. I had to buy 10 37-litre big boxes. You know, like the plastic jobbies. Because we're putting stuff into the attic. Cleared a whole load of room in the attic. So like we're doing work at home tomorrow. Oh, Jesus. Right, so I had to get these. They were a tenner each. The price of plastic is ridiculous. But anyway. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. What else? Well, I could show you a jobby, someone else's jobby. Yeah. I was doing some Formula 1ing. Due to relativity, it could be the earth crashing into you. Thing Wizard, you're onto something here. Says the full timer, yeah. But I do mean it, lads. It's incredible the support we get here in the channel from all of you guys. We have some amazing sponsors as well, who are just a joy to work with. Any Bills, Say Intentions, on air. They're just nice people. They're so enthusiastic about the simulator and the flight sim community. It's just so nice to work with really nice people. 20 years in logistics, okay, I can probably count on 2 hands, but that'd be it. Very nice people that I got to work with. But in flight sim, it's everyone. Everyone is nice. It's good for the owl, when you work with nice people. Patrick, take care. Yeah, I was in logistics. 20, you wouldn't think it. 20 years I did. I started when I was 7. Who said that? But yeah, those Marines are too nice. Everyone's so nice. It's incredible. It's refreshing, you know what I mean? And the same has to be said, for other content creators and streamers, anyone who I've kind of crossed paths with over the years, just incredible people, all of them. I don't suffer fools. I probably have a very small list who I think are complete and utter muppets, and I just stay away from them. But of everyone, and I've never met them. But the amount of people who are they're nice, they're genuine, they're good vibes, it's incredible. Now, Lucky Bo has the right idea. Sorta. But no, he doesn't. It's too high. Colonel Falk, an old veteran, you're not on that shortlist, don't you worry. It's mad, how long? We're 5 years doing this, lads. More when you think of the earlier stuff I did. It's incredible. And it's great that we have such a we have a very vast and what's the word I'm looking for? Quite varied community. Quite varied. Airliners, GA, helis, military stuff is in there as well. Driving. It's incredible. It really is. A great bunch of lads. And then by extension, to all the third-party developers. Unbelievable people. Tonight we've Hangar Studios here. We've Raoul, of course. Indie Bills goes without saying. You know, the folks over at Orbx, Just Flight. I mean, the list goes on and on. A2A. Again, I've just met nice people. It's awesome. Oh, Jemima, this is going to be in all sorts of trouble. Keep climbing. Oh, Jesus. Right, mixture setting is correct, but this is going to be like, ouch. All I can say on the meetup at Duxford, everyone was easy to get along with. A great day out with online friends that become real friends. 100%. You're lucky, Murph. It wasn't as welcoming as it is now. As in the community, Zip. Duxford was great crack. I really enjoyed that. That's mad music. That's mad music. Ah, yes, this works. Hey, we're climbing. Armored something. Not at all, not at all. Ah, Cyrus T is here, the man of teal. Good to see you, buddy. It was great to meet everyone. It really was. It was amazing. It's gas for me walking around. I'm like, hello! My ugly mug is on the telly every night, you know, but yours isn't. That didn't come out right, but you know what I mean? So I'd be kind of saying it, and chances are probably, well, some of the lads I knew, but like others I didn't even hear you speak. So I tried to listen to a couple of sentences to see how they talk. You know, that sounds like, yes it is, and then it isn't. But it's awesome. So yeah, so we're doing our next meetup in November in Dublin. If you can get over to it, lads, as I said, it's a free event. We'll be checking out some cool stuff. There's a brand new exclusive release of an aircraft coming into the sim. You get to try it out before anyone else. And there's other activities on during the day as well. So it'll be a lot of fun. Outer Marker says, are you using a gaming chair? So I use this chair here. It's called, well, it's a Rosie, or a Rhodesy is the name of the company. I forget the actual model of the chair, but it's a very good chair. And it's not the leather one. Never get a leather chair for gaming or flying. You don't need it. Get like fabric, you know what I mean? Have a look at the Rhodesy website. I think I've always used the Rhodesy chairs. I had the other ones. I had GT Omega. I have a GT Omega over there on the rig. They're pretty good. But when it comes to like a chair, proper good. X-Chair makes some awesome chairs as well. X-Chair, I'm not sure if they have them over this side of the pond though, Scott. But a Rhodesy is the name of this chair. Very comfortable. It can hold my fat ass here all day, so they're durable. Your flight chair is from a Volvo 850? No way. Yeah, Hermit, 100%. Outer Marker, yeah, highly recommend them, dude. Highly recommend it. What's the gig in Dublin? So it's a community event, right? So we're going to be going to GG Machines. They're a computer and gaming PC specialist, right? But we get to use their facility. And on site, the event will be, it's an all-day thing, like from 10 in the morning till 6. And there's like a schedule of activities that we're doing. You know, arrival, tea and coffee. You'll get to look at different hardware. So if you were thinking about getting an AMD machine, or you're thinking about an NVIDIA machine, or you're saying, well, what's an entry level versus the next range or the top end range, it gives you a chance to kind of explore what the simulator is like on different builds of PCs, including mini PCs. So it's going to give you the chance to use that. Also, GG are going to be there to, if you have any questions about hardware, they'll tell you what works great with other components and stuff. Even down to how to install hardware. This is, you pop it in this way and they'll teach you tricks of the trade. And beside all of that then, we're also going to be running some ATC sessions. The sim is going to be running, as I said, an aircraft release. And the developer is going to be chatting to us about it. There'll be landing challenges, there's prizes, there's giveaways. There'll be a live stream element where we do a group flight. Hence, we'll have ATC, but we'll also do a group flight for those who don't want to do ATC and they just want to fly in or out. And it's just a hangout, get to meet everyone and have a blast. Do you know? And then after all of that, there'll be merch and prizes and all this jazz. But after all of that, then we're going to go out for dinner and a few pints out in Rathfarnham. There's a lovely pub there called the Old Orchard, and we did a recce on it there the other day. Myself, Muse, Adam, and Gibbo. And we've been there before. If you're at a Dublin meetup before, it's the same place. It's a good spot. The food is nice, and the beer is nice, and it's not too expensive. So that's happening, as I said, on the 15th of November. And it'd be great if you can make it. It's a free event during the day. Dinner and pints at night. Well, that's I'll probably buy you a pint. You know, a pint of water or something. Right? But yeah, no, it's during the day. It's just a chance to meet up with other members of the community. Try out the sim. And hopefully a few more goodies along the way as well. Like options flying into Ireland. I mean, you can fly to Shannon or you can fly to Dublin. Accommodation, you can stay on the outskirts of Dublin, ideally somewhere on the south side, keep the prices down. And yeah, as I said, the event is on all day Saturday and then into Saturday night, and then it's up to you what you want to do, you know. Yeah, 100% Stu. Like, as I said, if you can make it over, brilliant. If you can't, don't worry about it at all. Like, as I said to the folks at the UK meetup, this is very much kind of grassroots. If we see that these things work, we'll do more of them, and that's definitely something I'd like to get involved in, because I mean, look, I love going to FS Weekend, I love going to FS Expo, but when we have our own community meetups as well, it's awesome getting to meet folks and just hang out, man, and sim and share settings and stories and configurations. And as I said, with GG machines, they're just sound like Rob was just like, yeah, use our place, man, no worries, we'll set it up. We'll have like I think there's going to be 10 PC stations set up, and we'll have a VR experience thing there as well. Best way of getting from the airport to the south side of Dublin, Eamon, you can get a bus. Buses are pretty good at Dublin Airport. But yeah, no, it'll be good. As I said, it's just hanging out. Like, usually for any of the meetups we've done before, except for London, our UK meetup was the first kind of tester of this, whereby we had something to do during the day, and it actually worked out really well. So we went out to Duxford. It was an incredible day. It's a wonderful museum, and then into London then that night for a couple of cheeky pints, and it was lovely. It was a great night, great day. So in Dublin, as I said, we're going to be set. It's purely flight simming during the day, and as I say, a couple of surprises and stuff thrown in, and then out for pints then that night. So it'll run from 10 till 6. That's a Saturday. And again, if there's a particular type of build when it comes to the hardware that you'd like to see, you could be saying, do you know what sort of frame rate could I expect with this sort of hardware? And the event isn't there to try and get you to buy hardware, not at all. GG machines they're more interested in just trying to explain things a little bit better. And you would be surprised, right, the amount of Windows updates, Windows now, right, and Nvidia did the same as well. A lot of their updates, the software is like, it causes savage issues to your flight sim experience. So there's ways to kind of say, right, what to do, what not to do, you know. In regards to hardware though, why would anyone buy more hardware when Microsoft and Asobo are obviously downgrading the software to work on lesser hardware right now? To an extent they are, but at the end of the day, I mean, the Flight Simulator since its inception was always on that kind of bleeding edge of what was possible on consumer builds. If my memory serves me, I've never ever had a flight simulator that I could max out the graphics 100%. Impossible. Some of the older ones now, yeah, you probably get very good frames, but like, they're always pushing things. And, you know, that was where this thin client came in. You know, their challenge was, the sim is massive. Not everyone has, you know, terabytes of data available on their hard drives. You know, how do we make this easier? And that's what led that whole drive behind the thin client. For a lot of people, it works just fine. But for a lot of people, it doesn't work at all. And that's where Sim Update 3 has finally given folks the option to download aircraft and scenery files locally, which is great. But I will say this, I mean, anytime there's a world update, it's so nice now in Flight Sim 2024, you just activate it and it downloads it when you need it. I mean, before it was gigs of data. Gigs. Last time in Dublin, I got the airport shuttle to the centre. Do you just mean that or an ordinary bus? I'll find out for you, Eamon. I'll find out what the best thing is. Because it probably depends on the day you're coming in. Like, if you're coming in that morning, Ballymount is on the outskirts of the city. It's kind of southwest. It's not far, like, it's 20 minutes from the airport. Do you know? But it's not far. Like, we'll see what's available as well, Eamon, like carpooling or whatever else. Ireland's small, like, that's the good thing about here. Murph is a public transport snob. Yeah, I don't do buses. I've never done buses. And not because I don't like buses. Buses these days are fantastic. I'm not a good passenger. I don't know what it is. It's just, I always feel absolutely horrendous on buses. And if I'm not driving, I feel crap. I don't know what it is. Power trip or something. I need to be in control. Microsoft Flight Sim have always used a lot of hardware resources, not just CPU or GPU, but all of it heavy. Yeah. From Boston, I found flying into Shannon is more expensive. Really? Wow, Hermit. You should see me on a plane. I'm not too bad in a plane. Just have to have a couple of pints. You probably don't want to be seated next to Murph in a ground vehicle. Well, if I'm driving, you're grand, you know. Yeah, and I'm loud. Asking the pilot if you can fly. Well, I do that all the time. No, I just mean that a lot of people right now have 5090s. Yeah, well, like, here's the thing, right? So I'm using a 5090 with an AMD processor, a 9800 or... Yeah, 9800 X3D. And very fast RAM and, you know, relatively fast hard drives, right? So I went from a 4090 to a 5090. And to eliminate any sort of myth of, you know, is it better or is it about the same? The 5090 is better. It just is. It's a better graphics card, way more power, way more VRAM, all that sort of jazz. However, the question, look at the view. The question around, you know, should you invest €2,500 or about, what's that, like, it's probably the same in the States, like they're between like $2,000 and $3,000, right? Versus what you currently have. If you have a 4090, for example, well, I can say on my rig, the uplift from a 4090 to a 5090 is about 25%, give or take. About 25%, right? So that's where the whole value to money thing, you have to start scratching your head, because the uplift from a 3090 to a 4090, that was about 40%. Even 50%, right? But the 5090s, I don't see them getting kind of knocked off the top line anytime soon. Minimum will be like December next year, minimum. But, and this is where folks get to experience it set up with a simulator, the likes of the event that we're doing in Dublin, we will try and have AMD's latest and greatest at that, for folks to try it out. And of course, to be a live stream, you guys, if you can't make it, we'll get to talk to you and show you what it can do. Because maybe there are options. People have always said, don't bother with AMD graphics cards. Well, that was the way it was when Flight Sim 2020 came out first, you know? Still happy with my AMD, don't see a reason to upgrade it. Yeah, 100%. 5600 and an Orbx 6600. Yeah, it's pretty good. The flight doesn't lend itself very well to typing in chat. Lost count of the amount of crashes now. Yeah, right? Doesn't really work better than on the Xbox. The 5090 is still looking good because I'm still getting, not as often, graphics card crashing on a Radeon, says Hermit. Yeah, that's not good. You were fine with the train up to Duxford, but I was probably boring you to death. Not at all. I was out. No, I'm not too bad on a train. I'm not too bad on a train. Is a 4080 a decent card? Yeah, that's pretty good. 3070 really on the edge for VR and the Reverb G2. Yeah, 3070s aren't bad, but like they are starting to show their age now. You know what I mean? 3060s, 3070s. Like, look at, I know folks who still use 2080s. I hate to think of the power requirements for the next gen cards. They're getting silly. Only gripe of my AMD CPU is that it's old and not fast enough. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And like, you know, the tech moves fast. I used a 1060 6 gig until about 2 years ago. There you go. Like the 2080, the second or the 20 series cards would be like in flights in 2024. You're going to be limited. The 30 series cards, you're going to be limited. It's just a fact of the way it is. You know, Lowpox is still rocking the 1060. Get out of town. Ran fine on a 1660 Super. Red Baron. Really? Flights in 24. Well, then the question is, right, if you're rocking the first gen or the 10 series cards, right, what runs better, 24 or 2020? That'd be interesting. I develop all of my aircraft on my 2070 Super laptop. No way. And that's a Blender as well, Hangar Studios, or do you use different programs? Flight Sergeant, no one saw it, mate. Ah, Jesus. Medic! I only have 2020, says Lowpox. Okay. Yeah, will 24 work on that? Because it wants DX12. I think that's where it is. Bossman still using a 2070 RTX. Yeah. Also depends on whether you want to run 1080. Yeah. You were running a 45. That's quite good, Lowpox. That's real good, man. Blender and Substance Painter, you name it. Jesus, man, that's incredible. Look at it, like this, what I'm running here. I mean, if you're watching it on YouTube, that's 4K. Twitch is 1080. But there's no lag on Twitch, and we have music and whatnot. But this is the sim fully maxed out. It's 4K, you know, sliders, everything's on full pelt here. Everything. Now, yes, I'm using frame gen, but I mean, that's the sim in multiplayer, and it's that smooth. 120 frames in multiplayer. If I turn off multiplayer, I'll get about 200 frames in this. So again, for some folks, Sim Update 3 has been an absolute disaster, but for other folks it's been quite incredible. I will say this though, if you have Sim Update 3 and you're getting a very bad performance, or you're getting shocking bad performance, just make sure you're not running other things in the background, the likes of Process Lasso, the likes of other little things that you try to enhance. Get all of them out of the way first and then test the sim, because Process Lasso or Lasso, that it is very powerful, but it like that can absolutely make a mess of things, you know. What about the memory leak? I'm aware of it, Piku, but we're flying what? We're 3 hours in the sim. I haven't had a crash, and I've had no drop in FPS, and I've been in and out of that menu. So it depends on the aircraft. It could be something maybe with WASM. I don't know what it is. Does frame gen affect graphic quality? It can do, Stu. Yes, it can give you kind of weird ghosting effects and stuff, but frame gen is just awesome. It means you can crank up the settings, so any sort of weird artifacts or stuff you get, you're able to ignore it because you just have so much more happening on the screen. And everything should become butterly smooth. Like, I can't believe it's not butter. Look how smooth that is, look. Like that There should be no kind of shimmering or skipping or any of that. And if there is, it's because of my capture card. I'm running at 120 hertz on my main gaming TV. It's an LG C1, right? So that's 120 hertz at 4K. The capture card I'm using can only handle 4K at 60 hertz. So there's always going to be even in pass-through, there's always going to be a little bit of a compromise. So I have a new capture card coming on Monday, and I'm hoping now that's going to, you know, really fix it. Am I still using reshade? Hell yeah. This is the sim without reshade. Wrong button. That's the native sim. And you're probably looking at it and going, yeah, Murph, it looks fine. It does, but to me, it's washed out a little bit. So if I were to turn on reshade, there's reshade on. Off. On. Off. On. Like, I don't have a lot running in reshade. It's only a few bits and pieces, and you're probably looking at that going, what in the name of Jesus is he using?
Hello there.
But for me, using reshade, I used to use NVIDIA filters, but to be honest, lads, that NVIDIA app, like, it's just no good. It's bloatware. It slows everything down on my rig. And I used to love it, but reshade, you said it, you forget it. You know, so yeah, it's a ton of fun. But yeah, Grumpy Old Studios, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, man. A very happy Friday to you. Does reshade work with AMD? Yep, reshade works with anything and everything. Easy now. It'd be a great comparison. Like, AMD don't have anything yet. It's not released yet. Is it their new 9900 or something graphics card? They don't have anything yet that can hit the 5090, but they could beat the 4090. You know, I'm near upgrade. Are you near your upgrade time? 3 years is up. Yeah. Do I have a vid on it? On reshade? Yeah, it's on YouTube there, Al. What reshade profile, if any? Or did you just tweak? So there's one called Sealed Sky. It's over on flightsim.to. I use that as kind of my foundation, and then I just kind of tweaked it from there. Like, it makes a bad thing for the stream. It makes dials and stuff a little bit darker. Cockpits can be quite dark, but I don't see it on my rig, right? I don't see it on my screen because it's an OLED TV, so it handles dark colors way better, right? Way better. But I've always used ever since I like 130 frames, 140 frames in multiplayer. If I turn off reshade, maybe 8 FPS, maybe 8, you know. But OLED for the win. If you get a chance, OLED is brilliant. What's the difference between reshade and Atmos? Atmos, is that AMD's way of doing it? I think they're like built-in filters, Roland. Reshade doesn't work at every game, and it can cause issues. Turn off frame gen, then I'll probably get about 40 FPS. You know, Atmos. Oh, sorry, Rex Atmos. Beg your pardon. Yeah, totally forgot what that was. Rex Atmos. That's. So what that does, it tells the simulator to render different sky colors and clouds and whatnot. You know. Then you've Dolby Atmos, and then you've Dolby Vision. I use Dolby Atmos for my sound. I haven't gone near Dolby Vision. But Rex Atmos, yeah, it's not bad. We checked it out there last Wednesday. If you want to check it out on the VOD, you know, it's powerful. But it's not a set it and forget it. You have to tweak it depending on what the lighting is doing in the sim and the weather, I find. It doesn't always look perfect. Reshade, I mean, you set it and you forget it. That's it. It's on, you know?
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Whoa! Grumpy Old Studios, thank you very much indeed for your subscription. Cheers, man. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. Right, easy. Butter the bread in all its glory. There we go. What was that? Boss man. Yep, Velvet. Normal runways. We've missed you, right? Brilliant. Yeah, so Rex is quite good, but I don't see me parking Reshade anytime soon. It makes the changes that I want to the sim, and like these are all user preference, right? Most folks will say the sim is absolutely perfect as it is. Why would you go near it? And sure. For me, I always thought it was just a little bit kind of washed out a bit. It's very good. Probably never see me again on Twitch. To me, this is something you do when hit by lightning. Well, thank you very much indeed. I appreciate you. And yeah, Hangar Studios, this is the aircraft we've been flying tonight. The American Champion Scout, the Denali variant with 35-inch wheels. We've put this through everything that Idaho could throw at it. And I might have crashed 5 times, but that was my doing. It's a beautiful, beautiful aircraft. And I'm excited to see the further development of this aircraft. I know Hangar Studio are going to be bringing more and more to this airplane. It's an absolute cracker. It's so much fun. And when we start our e-stall stuff, well, I definitely see this as one of the aircraft. Definitely. Do you know? Hangar Studios, not at all. Thank you for bringing this out and making it available for the community. It's awesome. Look at everyone lined up here. Yous are looking absolutely gorgeous now. Look at the state of them. That was awesome. That was a great flight in Idaho. It's been a while since we did a bush flight, isn't it? Can Reshade be used on X-Plane 12? It kind of can. X-Plane doesn't play terribly nice with Reshade aiming. To be honest, I don't think I've ever... Like, looking at X-Plane, I don't think it needs Reshade. You know? More bush flights, yeah, we'll have to do more of these, lads. This was an absolute blast. Idaho, it just lends itself to it. Stunning, stunning scenery. We were using Orbx scenery there tonight as well for the little airports, the not so deadly and the deadly and whatnot. Incredible, incredible stuff. And so nice, is that Tilly? So nice to see all the different aircraft with us tonight. A great variation between fixed wing, rotary wing rather. And yeah, lads, such amazing flying. What a great way to spend a Friday night. So incredible stuff. Our next stream, definitely Monday. I might be on early Sunday morning. I might. I'll see what way the weekend is going, because I have to do kind of housework tomorrow. Oh, but it'll be grand. But yeah, lads, I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed. This has been an incredible flight tonight. A great turnout of folks. That's probably the most solid I have seen multiplayer in Microsoft Flight Sim in years since I've seen it look this good. It was fairly solid tonight. Did anyone get a CTD? Did we have any CTDs tonight? I'm unsure. So I think it went absolutely brilliantly. So yeah, super fun, super cool, and as always, thank you so much for hanging out. So I love this, lads. I live for this. This is what it's all about. And the support we got tonight, which was absolutely incredible. We had Innie Bills in, Hangar Studios, old veterans. Stu was in there, Cold Nevo, and the list goes on and on and on. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. We'll be back maybe Sunday, definitely Monday, with more flights planned. And, well, until then, have an awesome weekend. Stay out of trouble or get into trouble, depending on your persuasion. And we'll see you very, very soon. Until then, you take care. It's usually the best. It's the best way to do things. You know what I mean? Usually the best way to do things is, no matter what sort of a day you're having, just come in and just have a bit of a slag with me, you know? Oh, me knee! Oh, hang on. I'm after bashing me knee. Do you know? Don't hit me with a frying pan! Oh, jeez! This is hairs! You just hit me with a frying pan!
noise!
Of course I made a noise! You hit me with a frying pan in my head! Why would you hit me with a frying pan? Don't hit me again! Ah! Yes, it makes a noise! You're hitting me with a frying pan! Lisa, did you put her up to that? Jesus, me head! Oh, who hit someone? I mean, come on! Who hit someone with a frying pan, for God's sake? Oh, very hollow sounding. What? What are you talking about, hollow sounding? Oh, sweet something! Ah, Jesus! Medic! There's nothing to
Look at
see.
this big Jesus.
Jesus. There's nothing to see. No. There's nothing to see at all. Few men even consider the possibility of life on other planets. Yet, across the Gulf... Jesus! What was that? I was about to say something and you hit me in the head. Christ!